Yep.
I always tell people, listen, we're all one bad decision away from
changing your whole
life. So, I can go outside right now, look down at my phone, and then look up, and I run over a kid.
Yep.
My life is ruined. Even if that kid ran out in front of the road, my life is still ruined. If I was looking up and paying attention and going 25 miles an hour and a kid ran out and I ran the kid over, my life would still be ruined because mentally I hurt a kid.
Your life will still be ruined regardless.
Yeah, so the issues, this is a podcast we can't get, let's just say this. All right, back to NFL. So we have the picks, right? We know what's going on. Okay, who's winning the Super Bowl? Because we picked the Super Bowls. But
if it's the two teams I said the Cowboys and the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to go for the Cowboys.
All right.
I got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles? Yeah, if the Eagles get back there winning. Like, we're not losing 2 in a row.
And the only reason I say the Cowboys is because you brought up something very important. It's hard to sustain that level of excellence.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I just don't believe in the Cowboys.
I don't either. And I'm not, but I'm also saying at some point, either it's a broken record and you got to make changes, or
it's going to click.
It's going to click.
To me, it's because,
and that team, if it clicks,
no, if they click, they click. But to me, it's first of all they lost their OC, right?
Yeah.
So now I
don't believe in Mike McCarthy.
That's what I'm saying.
No, okay, don't believe in him.
All right, so that's a big part though. He's calling the plays now. Mike McCarthy's calling plays.
Yeah,
no, absolutely.
And they don't have the running game they had.
And then also they have.
That's to me it's the running game. To me it's the running game. Here, Pollard, even if healthy, I still question the fact. Hold on, you don't have like I don't think people realize that even though Ezekiel Elliott didn't hit the 1,000 yards, and 20, like the fact that you can hand him off the ball 20, he's not going to put the ball on the ground.
Deuce Vaughn.
Right, Deuce Vaughn is listen, don't get me wrong, I'm a Deuce Vaughn fan, but there's a reason why. If you're on the championship squad, you still need a tight end
and a
decent running game.
No, it's not even because of that. To me, I look at it as okay. With the way I have the standings, they're gonna have to go into San Fran or going to have to go into Philly. They're not going into San Fran and winning. They're not. Dak Prescott.
I don't think you could go into Philly and win because I think that because they play there once a year, it's on a different level. Don't get me wrong in the playoffs, but I don't think it's the same. Like they will have already been there once this year, so I think for them it's more. I think whoever the home team, when you have a great team coming in, I think the home team has more stress because you should win. A home playoff game, you should win.
I just don't see him. All right, so I mean Philly, I guess, but I still look at it. They have to go into Philly or they have to go into San Fran. I don't see him going into I definitely don't see him going into San Fran and winning. That I just don't have any faith. Philly, maybe they play him twice already, but to me, playoffs comes down to who has the better quarterback. To me, it does.
Nah, not to me. When it comes down to playoffs, who got the better?
To me, it's the better defense.
To me, it's the better quarterback.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
No, I'm going to take it different. Maybe because I'm biased because I coached this position before. Who got the better O-line?
Well, if that was the case, we should have won.
I'm talking about going into this year.
Oh, okay. I was about to won.
To me, it's the better quarterback.
I'm just going to. And I hear you on that. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Whoever has the better quarterback. But can't take away from that O-line.
I also say that, like, we're not even going to put Patrick Mahomes in. I think of all the defenses in the league, though, the one defense I could see giving Patrick Mahomes fits is the San Francisco 49ers. Because they have, hear me out, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and I already said this, their linebackers are ridiculous. Their linebackers can cover wide receivers and can cover tight ends and backs out the backfield. Like, that's the thing I don't think people understand. Their secondary, their corners, a little bit sketchy. But think about it. When the Eagles played the San Francisco 49ers, even when we tore up Brock Purdy, like, Dallas Goedert is nasty. How many catches did he have? You see what I'm saying? Like so.
That's what I don't know. To me, it's who comes down to the better quarterback.
Here's the problem with the Cowboys. I will say this on defense. I think defensively they're legitimately a good team.
Yep.
But I also think defensively, if you block Mike Parsons,
no, I should have rephrased.
They don't make me nervous.
When the teams are very evenly matched, to me, it comes down. That's what I meant. When the teams are so evenly matched, to me, it comes down to who has the better quarterback.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. And what's sad about that is the Chiefs and Eagles were evenly matched. But it's like,
but to me, I think Jalen Hurts outplayed him.
No, but here's the thing: he outplayed him, but they've been there before.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like I don't think I don't.
Yeah. That's why when you first said the Jaguars, I was like, I see it, but the inexperience is going to kill him.
Last year they went down the Arrowhead. And they gave him a little bit of a game.
The experience is going to kill him.
Nah, I just the reason why I said the Jaguars is because I didn't want to pick the normal one or two teams that everybody's going to pick. I'm like, who can I see? And honestly, if Brock Purdy's healthy and he plays like he did last year,
I don't see him sustaining that.
I don't see it either. But what I'm just saying, based on right now, San Francisco is a great team. And if I was to choose between San Francisco, the Eagles, and the Cowboys, just looking at history, I would pick San Francisco because they're always right there. The Cowboys are supposed to be there, and the Eagles are the newest team of expectations of who should be there now. Do you see what I'm saying?
If Philly has to go to San Fran, that's a tougher game.
I'm going to be honest with you. I will take my team wherever. But I'm talking about just when I look at the history of football, and I look at sustainability year in and year out, I'm not saying that the Eagles won't be back to the Super Bowl and win. I think that within the next 5 years, Jalen Hurts will have one or two more chances. What I'm saying is just that we were relatively healthy last year. Now in the preseason, we lost one of our best special teamers and a linebacker, right, to a Achilles tear. We lost like our sixth receiver to an Achilles tear. We got people spraining their ankles, hurting their hamstrings. So I look at it like, okay, here we go. It's that idea that extra month of football, man. It's football. And so I'm looking at it like, do I go with my heart or do I just go with history? And as a history teacher, history's undefeated.
I believe in that.
No, it is. Like that's why I don't think the Chiefs are going to make it this year. As much as I
can't pick it.
No, here's why.
Always I said because the championship has to go.
No, but here's why I don't think they're. I think people will sleep on Eric Bieniemy. I think losing him is huge. I know they got what is it, Nagy from like that. That was the coordinator. I think Jones not being there. I think as much as it pains me to say it, losing Juju Smith-Schuster.
I think Kadarius Toney's going to be a stud
if he stays healthy.
And someone we didn't even talk about Isaiah Pacheco.
And hold on, let's talk about this. Orlando Brown's gone. He's in the Bengals. Orlando Brown was their left tackle. Now they went and got that Juwan James from Jacksonville, but look at the stats last year. Juwan James was not a top 10 left tackle in the league. Orlando Brown was. So I don't care who you are. You take a left tackle and you're trying to institute another one. And we're not talking about somebody who is sitting behind you learning this system. We're talking about a new OC, a new left tackle, your starting wide receiver gone. Look at his stats. What did he get?
One thing I'm always going to say, though, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And listen,
can't count him out when it comes to
listen, I love Travis Kelce.
He's just that good.
But are we going to say that he's going to stay healthy another year?
Like, all right, take this back to
30.
last year.
He's 33.
Take this back to last year. No, but everybody.
I should have never even started this.
No, because last year.
Juju Smith-Schuster last year, 78 catches, 933 yards.
No, all right, I'm not arguing that. But last year, right?
Who'd you replace him with? Nobody.
Last year.
McCole Hardman?
Yeah,
where's he now?
Listen, last year, everybody was saying the same exact thing. Oh, the Chiefs roster is just not built for a championship. Their receiving core is not this. Their defense is not that.
Find a way to pull it off.
Like when you have Patrick Mahomes, I'm gonna keep saying it. When you have Patrick Mahomes,
he's
your quarterback.
He's the new version of Tom Brady.
When you have him, you just he makes it work. Like no matter who he has, he makes it work. If you at least have decent receivers, they don't gotta be Jettas or Jamar Chase. When you have at least decent receivers.
Oh, I'm not saying that they can't get there. What I'm saying is that when you look at it from this perspective, and I'm going to keep on saying this, just like I said with the Eagles, this is how people listening can know I'm not being a hater, right? I said it with the Eagles. It's that sustainability. There's going to be a little dip after a Super Bowl, no matter if it's the winner or the loser, right? Go on to the 90s where there was just specific superstars and everybody else. There was no, now teams can get better making a couple moves. And that's what I'm saying. And if you look at the AFC, I could say the Eagles are going to be the Eagles will be a top 3 team this year. in the NFC.
They'll at least make the NFC Championship.
Right? Like I could say that knowing that who's going to dethrone them, unless Jalen Hurts, God forbid, gets hurt.
Guys.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Who's going to dethrone them? Mm-hmm. Like they should sleepwalk into 11-6 this year, and they have the hardest schedule in the NFL. Okay, so if you're 11-6,
see us opening day.
Yeah, no, but you're 11-6. Like I looked on the schedule. There's no like win. Like 2 years ago, I would say the Jets win, the Patriots win this and that. But defensively, man, and the first game of the season is always the hardest because you have a whole summer to game plan for everybody on that team.
I think you guys are gonna dog walk us. I really do.
I don't.
No, because the thing about the Patriots, they always have trouble against mobile quarterbacks. That's the thing.
I don't think we'll dog walk you because I think that we're gonna get the best. It's like the Chiefs this year. Anybody who plays the Chiefs and the Eagles, you're going to get the best game out of them because it really is the preeminent. Like, they were the team that... And it wasn't like we were a team that snuck in. We were the 7th seed. Like, we were literally the best team all year. And in the playoffs and...
I mean, I have the Jets going this
But no, but I'm looking at I'm just looking at the AFC and I'm going... If there's 7-8 legit teams that can go to the... Let's just say that the AFC championship game. That's not. This is not the normal Patrick Mahomes year where he's by far the best quarterback on the best team. Still the best quarterback, but not the best team. And that's
the same about last year, though.
No, but last year they still They still had McCole Hardman, who was a speedster. They still had Juju Smith-Schuster, which will if you throw it to him, he's going to catch it. Mm-hmm. Right? They still have Travis Kelce. Right? Their offensive line was one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. Even though their defense wasn't great, people knew their defense was going to give up 30 points a game. Mm-hmm. But if you have Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna. That's what I mean.
It's that.
But this year,
you have Patrick Mahomes.
This year, I'm just saying, if you look at the history of the league, if they go and win another Super Bowl, to me, greatest coaching job.
And they have Andy Reid. Like, yeah.
Oh, I'm not hating on you. Know Andy Reid. I love him.
That's right. We didn't even talk about him. Yeah, they have Andy Reid too.
Yeah,
so
but
he always.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, if you look at it, I'm just saying, just based on numbers. If I said, I'll bet you $50 right now, you're going to take KC and I'm going to take the field. Would you like that bet?
Yes, I'm taking KC. I swear I am. I swear to God I am. I really am.
Take KC against the field, you said?
I really am.
I'm not taking that.
I swear I am.
That's fine. That's fine. Listen, and I'm happy that you believe that much.
Mm-hmm. No, right? But I don't want to pick KC, though.
The Church of Patrick Mahomes. All right.
I don't believe he's that good. But
he is that good. But I'm not saying, listen, if they go to the Super Bowl, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, this is ridiculous. But I'm just saying, they're still the top. Out of all those teams, they're still the best because you have to dethrone them. Mm-hmm. But I've seen Joe Burrow come in and dethrone them.
The reason why.
So when I see Joe Burrow go do that with the Bengals, I'm like, as good as you are, and they could have done it last year too. I mean, it's just
the reason why. But the reason why I'm picking the Jets, I just see the way they're all bought in. I think their chemistry is there already, and it's not. The season hasn't even started.
I think the Jets are as. I think the Jets are as good as they can be as good as they want if they remain healthy.
And I think.
I do. No, I do. I think. But I also look at it and go,
"Oh, you got valid points," but I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
And I'm not even supposed to be like this because I'm a Patriots fan. That's how you know. Like, I really do think.
Yeah, but I also look at the Jets and I go, can the defense sustain this for another year?
I think their defense is one of the best in the league.
And if C.J. Mosley comes back healthy, I quit. Because, come on, man, that's a cheat code.
I think their defense is one of the best in the league.
All right, let's...
Like I said, I'm keeping my mouth shut because every year I say the same thing about my Jets, and they end up finding some way to fuck it all up.
That's the only reason, though. If I didn't see them all be... If I didn't see Aaron Rodgers voted, then no. Mm-hmm. But I see all of them just like... They look like a team.
See, people, this is what I'm talking about with the barbershop mentality of this podcast. Did you notice we were about to wrap it up a half an hour ago, and then I brought up a punter. Okay, and we talked about sexual assault, and now we're back to arguing over, the Jets. Can Patrick Mahomes do it again? Mm-hmm. Are the Cowboys going to actually live up to expectations?
I don't know.
Is San Francisco going to dethrone us and get over their hump because they haven't gone up?
I'm gonna put it this way: this NFL season,
interesting.
It's gonna be a lot of shockers.
Yeah, and listen, this is
gonna be a whole lot.
Would you say this is the most